for tuning in to Minutes of Inspiration with Kalandra. Happy Saturday. How is it going today? So, I have decided to come on and just color with you guys on live today. So, I started back coloring, I think, during the pandemic. It is a therapeutic, relaxing thing for me to do. So I made a video like about 7 months ago of me just coloring, and it was just a video. So I decided that today I was going to go live and do it and just color. So welcome, welcome, welcome. This is not an inspirational message today, although I do have something for you guys on tomorrow on the podcast. So hopefully you guys will come back tomorrow and watch the podcast live or listen in to my podcast on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. So I am just doing some coloring, just coloring here today. So I created a live last last Saturday, where I was supposed to come on and color. It was a scheduled live, but things happened and I was not able to come on and color. So today I had some downtime. I have already prepped for the podcast for tomorrow. So I decided that I was just going to come on today and just go ahead and color on live. So, welcome. This is something that I'll probably start doing on Saturdays whenever I have downtime. And yeah, and just do that because, like I said, I enjoy coloring, and I'm sure if I enjoy it, that my community is out there somewhere. I'm pretty sure that there are other people that enjoy coloring as well and that they believe that it's therapeutic as well. So I have lots of inspirational coloring books. I didn't bring all of them in today, but I order them normally on Amazon. I just like positive words and things like that. Adult coloring books that I color, but I ran out of those. So I just went to my local um, Dollar General. And I just got this one that I've been coloring now, and it is a kids coloring book. It is Gabby's Dollhouse. I'm sure parents know who Gabby is. I don't have any small children. My son is now an adult, so I don't have any small children, but I have worked with children in the past. I love children, but I just love to color. This reminds me of when I was a young girl and my mom used to color with me and read books to me. So, yeah, it just brings me back to those memories. So, when I have downtime, this is one of the things that I do. So, I just want to come on today and color with you guys. So, I have been coloring in this book for a while. Um, Nothing fancy, just I'll show y'all the one that I've colored. But yeah, so if you like coloring, hopefully I will get a community of other like-minded people who enjoy coloring and we can come on live and we can just color together. So yeah, so that is what I'm doing today since I have some downtime. Before I start coloring, I wanted to also advertise my book to you guys. If you have not been following the Minutes of Inspiration with Kalandra page or YouTube channel or podcast, then if you are new, welcome. I do have a book. It is titled Faith Walk to Healing, and it looks like this, and you are able to order it on Amazon. So yeah, so since I'm on here today, I want to let you guys know if you're new about Faith Walk to Healing, it's my devotional that you can purchase on Amazon. It has all things inspiration in it. Is it was my roadmap that helped me get through a dark season in my life about 3 years ago. So it was me encouraging myself through a difficult time, and I thought that I will share my testimony as well as who God is to others. So that is how Faith Walk to Healing um, was born. So yeah, so if you are interested, you can purchase this book on Amazon. Again, it is Faith Walk to Healing by Kalandra Harlan. So yeah, so I am just going to go ahead and get into the coloring. Since I have, introduced myself to you guys, if you are new and you are not familiar with Minutes of Inspiration, again, I normally come on every week and I talk about some topic of inspiration. I am a Christian, so all of my teaching is Christ centered. And I just come on to encourage, inspire, and uplift because I realize that we all need that. So, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and start coloring right now. So, I do have music playing in the background. I'm not sure if y'all can hear it because I have my earbuds on. So, yeah, just wanted to introduce myself and let you guys know a little bit about Minutes of Inspiration. And hopefully, you guys will come on and join me on Saturdays or any other day that I decide to pop on. If I feel that I'm going to pop on during the week, then I will schedule it. Like if I decide around my lunchtime from work that I want to come on and color, then I will schedule it for the afternoon so that you guys will be aware. Because I realize sometimes, with me being new at this and me just popping on, people are not aware. So I will try to start scheduling the lives. But yes, I am here today just to relax and just, unwind. Like I said, coloring for me is very therapeutic and I enjoy doing it. So, yeah, I thought I would start coming on live and um, sharing, with the whosoever. So, whoever is interested in coloring, because I know a lot of people, it's therapeutic for a lot of people. It just helps me to pause and breathe and, take let go of the worries and get back into my childlike character, when life was easy and we didn't have, so much responsibility. If you guys don't know, I am in my 40s. So, yeah, it's like helping me to relax and get back into my childlike days of life when everything was so much more easier. So, it is, yeah, very, very, very therapeutic for me. So, yes, I hope that you guys have been able to enjoy your Saturday and that things have been going good for you. It has been peaceful for me. Like I said, I was able to sleep in and then I just prepped for my podcast for tomorrow. So you guys will see me again tomorrow. It won't be a live, it'll just be a video, a recording uploaded. But yeah, you will see me again tomorrow. And so after I prepped for that and took my dog for a walk, I decided that I would come on and go ahead and do the live today and just color. So yeah, that is what I'm doing. So yeah, anybody that likes to color a lot, what type of pencils do y'all use? I use just the regular matte pencils like this. And I love my pencil to be sharp, so I have to keep my trusty pencil sharpener that I ordered from Amazon beside me because I do not like when my pencil doesn't have a nice little point. I love when my pencil has a nice point. So yeah, but I don't use anything like special. I just use Crayola, and then sometimes I use the even cheapy ones, Craze Art. But yeah, this is just relaxing for me. And I thought it would be cool to like create a circle of others that enjoy coloring and that it's therapeutic for them. So, yes. So if I'm silent, I don't want to just keep keep talking. Um, there's no comments or anything right now, so I'm just chatting, but you may I may go silent and just be coloring until, people start to come on. I know again, since I don't always do this, and this was not scheduled, it was just a pop on. And everyone is not aware of minutes of inspiration like that, especially with coloring. So it may take a while for people to start coming on. So I'm just going to just color. And if anyone comes on, you guys can chat with me and yeah, we can just chat. So if you guys don't know, it took a lot of courage, a lot of courage to get me to where I am today with just being more free in things that I've wanted to do. For a long time, I would have not went live. This is not something that I would have normally done. I was so camera shy. And so, yeah, this is not, something that I would normally have done, but I am little by little getting out of my comfort zone in certain areas. And I thank God for that. Because who doesn't want to live free, you know? And when you realize that you're doing something that you love and it may be encouraging and inspiring to someone else, and you're able to even possibly build a community by doing something that you love, as simple as coloring, why not, But it has definitely taken me lots of courage to get to where I am today with the camera and being on video and speaking and all of those things. Because for forever, I was so quiet. Not really quiet, but I was very selective and I wouldn't have never put myself out in the open like this. So, yeah, but I am walking in courage now and I'm grateful to God for that. And speaking of courage, I have a rock here. It says courage. Hopefully y'all can see it. So yeah, so I love like little inspirational rocks and different pieces. Just reminders. If you can see the background in my setting here, I love words. I am definitely words of affirmation, all of that. So any type of inspirational, affirmational thing, that is all me. So I love that. So yeah, this has definitely taken courage. But again, I'm grateful to the Lord for helping me to step out into my comfort zone, step out of my comfort zone. I'm sorry, step out of my comfort zone and walk into freedom that awaits me on the other side of my comfort zone. So yeah, yeah. So this is what my picture is looking like so far. Hope y'all can see it. But yeah, again, I normally order off Amazon because I do like the ones that have positive messages. But when you run out and you just need something quickly, you just go wherever. And that's what I did. I just went to Dollar General, and they had some regular children's coloring books, and I just went with that. So yeah. Also, guys, I like to journal too, so that's also something else that I like to do. I am part of a journaling group, and we normally journal twice a month on Saturdays, and I love it. Um, and it's on Zoom, so I'm grateful to be a part of that group as well. So the older I get, I'm just finding things that I really enjoy doing and just going with it. That's really what I'm doing. So, yeah, maybe all this opens up once you reach 40. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just grateful for courage and for the grace of God. So, yeah, make sure y'all come back tomorrow and listen to the podcast tomorrow or watch me live on the podcast tomorrow. Again, yes, if you are new, I upload every Sunday. And if I'm not able to upload on Sunday, then I upload on Monday. But my podcast, Minutes of Inspiration, is a weekly podcast. I do work a full-time job, so, you know, anything more than once a week would be much. But I pray for the day to come where I'm able to upload twice a month. I'm sorry, twice a week. So, yes. But yeah, right now I'm just building my community. Building my community of like-minded um, individuals. So if you like things like this, I encourage you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel and go ahead and hit the bell so you won't miss any of the um, notifications. Does anyone have any big plans for the weekend? I know for me, this is it. This relaxing, this relaxation on today is it. Um, and then tomorrow, of course, there will be church, and then I will be uploading the podcast, and then um, back to the Monday and the week. A friend of mine and I, we may go and watch the game tomorrow. Um, find a sports bar or something and watch the game. But yeah, other than that, that will be my weekend. So. And this one, this picture says spa-tacular. Spa-tacular. I thought that was cute. I am listening to um, the Tony Jones station on Pandora, and it's playing a India Irie song. I love India Irie. Love India. Love Tony Jones. Love music. I love music. So 75% of the time in my apartment, music is playing. So, what is some of y'all's favorite music artists? Leave it in the comments so I can go back and read it later. I would just like to know. I used to be super big in music, into music. Like music used to be 100% of my world until I started listening to podcasting, and actually being a podcast host. So now it's kind of like podcast and music. Um, but yeah, now it's like hard for me to find new artists that I listen to a lot. So I always go back to the trustees of the 90s and before the 90s. So I've been finding myself listening to a lot of the older school music. So what type of music do you guys listen to? And list it in the comments. Put some of your favorite artists in the comments so I can go back and maybe find some new artists that I like to listen to. I used to be very heavy into Beyonce in the 90s and the early 2000s. B was my girl. Um, but yeah, I like a lot of older 90s, early 2000s music. And it really just depends on my mood. So, but yeah, comment below with who you listen to on a regular. And I like everything from um, R&B, neo soul, um, gospel, contemporary gospel, Christian rap. I love music. So yeah. And also podcasts. List some of the podcasts that you listen to. I love the Mel Robbins podcast. That has become like my favorite podcast right now. And Mel uploads pretty frequently, like twice a week. So I pretty much catch all of her her podcasts. When they come out, I am ready to tune in. So I love the Mel Robbins podcast. So yeah, share um, some of your podcasts with me as well, because I'm always open to new ones, learning new ones. But yeah, for a podcast, I love Balanced Black Girl. I listen to her every Monday. I love Slay Girl Slay. Her season has just started back up, so I love her. Again, Mel Robbins. I love the Real Talk Kim podcast. Um, who else? I love Trent Shelton. I love his podcast. I love my podcast, Minutes of Inspiration with Kalandra. So if you are new again and you haven't checked out Minutes of Inspiration with Kalandra, listen in, tune in to my podcast. But yeah, I love podcasts. Podcasts and music is my thing. So yeah, share some of your favorite podcast hosts in the comments as well as your music artist that you like. So I'm not going to be on here very long. Maybe 30 minutes or less. I'm right at 24 minutes right now, so I don't want to take all of your day. Again, this is new. I know this is only my second time coming on um, with the coloring, but I plan to come on and do this more often, and hopefully build a community of other like-minded individuals who enjoy coloring. And yeah, we'll be able to chat on the live, as well as, leaving comments on the replay, because I'll save all these for the replay as well. But yes, I just want to come on and hang out with the whosoever's today. especially since I had scheduled last week for last Saturday, but I wasn't able to make that one. So today, since I had the free time, I was like, why not? So I will try again to start scheduling it. That way, people can be aware, and it won't just be a random pop on. But thank you so much for coloring with me. Um, I got the little, I don't know, mermaid, sea fish. She's colored now, so I'm not going to stay on too much longer. I'm already right at 25 minutes, but I thank you guys so much for tuning in to Minutes of Inspiration with Kalandra Color with me time. So whenever you get a chance, just again subscribe, click the notification bell so that you will be aware that I will be coming on whenever I decide to pop on. I will try to come on Saturdays, but who knows? During the week, when I have some free time after work, I may pop on then. And if I pop on then I'll make sure that I schedule it a couple of hours in advance so it won't just be so random. So thank you guys again for tuning in to Minutes of Inspiration with Calandra. And as always, like I say on the podcast, you are loved, you are valuable, and your life is worth living. God bless you.